Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new office. Usually, I'll broadcast. I've been using my car for an office. The reason why I'm using this is just to give you the latest update, of course, on where we are with the cancer treatment. Um, and the main reason is I can't fit in my car anymore. I can't bend down that low. So, just to bring you up to date, and first, I want to apologize. I know I said I was all excited after the biopsy that I was going to go out and try to do a fast food review on the weekend. That didn't happen. This has gotten progressively worse. After they did the biopsy and they drained some liquid, my entire right side gradually came up on Friday and then Saturday and then Sunday got worse and worse, where my entire right side is swollen and as hard as a rock. So all the liquid that they took out has come gushing back in. Sorry to be so graphic, but and is sitting there in my stomach. So uncomfortable. It adds to the back pain. There's more pain in my abdomen. Um, I've tried to figure out how can I go in and get this drained, because one thing I cannot do after being through it twice is, in the state that I'm in now, I cannot sit in emergency for 6 or 7 hours. There's just no way. I've got to alternate now. This is my daily routine, from sitting in my chair with two pillows on it to moving over to the couch, which is right beside me, and laying down there. So just within footsteps of each other. If I get up and walk around for any period of time, all of that liquid moves around and it just makes it so uncomfortable, sometimes nauseous. I'm on a diuretic now, which makes you go to the bathroom all the time, in the hopes that that's going to help drain some of the liquid off. But I don't think it is. I left a message for my family doctor today. And keep in mind, I do not have an oncologist yet. My first meeting with them is on June 24th. So I looked at the number for the outtake sheet that they gave me after the surgery, thinking that I could call them back and say, hey, there was a complication. The fluids come back and it's more than what it was before. Can you take me in? Can you schedule me to go back in for another drain and see what's going on there? But no, there's no phone number there. Um, Anybody that I've called, they said you have to go to emergency. And I'm just not going to go to emergency. I'm not going to sit in emergency for 6, 7 hours, because it will be torture. I tried calling my family doctor today, see if she could get in touch with the oncologist and see about getting me a referral so I could go back in and have this procedure done. So that's what I'm waiting on now. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, it can't. I can't let this wait until the 24th, because I'm sure my stomach will blow up. I was even scared of taking my bandage off because it's just a little pinhole, because I was afraid it was all going to leak all over the place. But no, the bandage is fine. I took it off today. It healed well. It's just that liquid in your stomach. I do have painkillers and sleeping pills, so uh, what's it called? Hermorphone or something like that, which is a derivative of or a type of morphine. And then I have a sleeping pill. All I know, it starts with a Z. But yeah, those seem to be working, helping me get to sleep. Uh, but I still need, if this stomach was drained, I would be perfectly fine. I'd be able to get up, walk around, go out and do a food review, do all of that stuff that I need to do to be comfortable. But right now, I'm basically an invalid. I have to. Today, my three daughters came out and cleaned my house for me because I haven't been up and around for over a month now, and really appreciative. Uh, that's that's something I don't like, people doing things for me, but it comes to the point where you have to bite your lip and just suck up your pride and accept the help that people want to give you, especially loved ones. So I'm hoping this week that I'm going to have an answer to this. That's my mission. I remember I just had the biopsy last Tuesday, so a week ago tomorrow, and I felt good the next day. It was just every day after that, it started feeling better and better. I think it's peaked now. I don't think it's getting any bigger, but man, if you knocked on it, I'd swear you'd be like your tap like this. Not quite, but it's very uncomfortable. I can set my hands on top of my belly. Let's just, whoops. You can see how big my right side. So I got to zoom back from the camera. But here, we'll see. That's how big my entire right side is. Huge. So that needs to get drained so I can be comfortable. Once that's done, uh, I think they're going to have to figure out some way to put something on there, because I can see it just continuing to do that. But again, this is our healthcare, folks. How could people be allowed to suffer this much for so long? Oh, well, you have the emergency there. There's a certain state when you go to the emergency, right? If you're going to go to the emergency and you're in a condition like mine, where you're not mobile, you can't get up, you're in pain, it hurts to walk around, you shouldn't have to wait hours in a waiting room for somebody to call your name. You should be able to, especially if you know it came from a complication from surgery, you should be able to go back into that surgeon and get it fixed. So there's our journey through the Nova Scotia healthcare, folks, up to date. I can tell you, I miss all of you folks, all of my subscribers. I miss getting out on the road, doing the videos, interacting with you. This weekend, I haven't even turned the computer on. I've been laying down most of the time. So it's tough staying away and not being busy. So hopefully I'll be back soon. We'll get this fixed up, and we'll be back out there. Like I said before, I'll be back. So sorry this wasn't a better update. I could share some better news with you, but it is what it is. Fingers crossed, I'll see somebody this week and we'll get this belly fixed. And I'm going out on the road. I decided I'm not going to get that McDonald's Parmesan quarter pounder. I looked up the sodium on it. It was more than 50% of the daily value for sodium. So that's something I'm going to be keeping a close eye on. Sodium makes you retain water, and I certainly don't want to be doing that right now. Anyway, maybe let's get through this, and then we'll talk about sodium again. So that's the update, folks. I promise I'll keep you updated as conditions change. So this was another change in the condition, and I'll be back on probably before the end of the week, and hopefully this will be drained, and I'll be back on doing a food review. I do have a Rappy Pie in my freezer that I'm going to cook and do a taste test of that. And if you have never heard of Rappy Pie, look it up. It's a French Acadian dish. I don't know if they have it in Louisiana or not, but very popular on the Acadian shores here in Nova Scotia. And it's made out of potatoes that you shred, and then you wring them out, get all the liquid out of them, and then you rehydrate the potatoes with chicken stock, and then cook like a chicken. Kind of think of it like a shepherd's pie, but with chicken and better, because those potatoes have been reconstituted with the chicken stock. I've honestly never tasted it before. Never even knew what it was. I thought it was rabbit because they were saying rappy. and I've never tasted rabbit before, and I don't know if I want to. But I think this is a year to try it. I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So thanks for watching, everyone. Jamie, fingers crossed, signing off.